Aston Villa 2, Arsenal 4. What a game of football. I've questioned this team's mentality in recent weeks, but today they showed fight back on 2 occasions to come from behind and win in what was a massive pressure game for this football club. Our title quite literally rided on today. We lost on Wednesday to Man City in what gave them the impetus to go on and probably win this league title. But we needed a fight back, and the title is still in our hands, and we showed today. Despite not being at the best, we managed to come through and win the game. As always, let me know your thoughts on the match in the comment section down below. I'd absolutely love to hear it. And if you're new and you love Arsenal-related content, this is the place for you. I've reacted to every single Arsenal game this season, and I will continue to do so in what has been an amazing journey, a rollercoaster journey at times for this football club. So make sure you subscribe down below on my road to 2,000 subscribers. What can I say? I mean, it's a tale of two halves. I think the first half was disgraceful. Dreadful, I'd even go as far as saying. The first goal to concede, Zinchenko, what is he doing? Dilly-dallying on the football, Cash wins it, and it's Route 1 stuff. One ball over the top. Saliba applies no pressure to Watkins whatsoever, allows him to skip past Saliba and fire it into the bottom corner to give Aston Villa the lead after 5 minutes. We do respond through our star boy, Bukayo Saka. How many times has this man dug us out of trouble this season? Again, good ball, whipped in. Tyrone Mings doesn't do enough. He clears it straight into the path of Saka. And to be fair, it's only a half chance. It's not an easy chance by any stretch of the imagination, but he absolutely rifles it into the top of the net. No chance for the keeper to draw us level. But that second goal we conceded, honestly, that goal annoyed me so much. Literally, it was like we were training cones. It's like the whole team turned to mannequins. Emi Martinez rolls it out to the midfield. I think it's Kamara in there. And it takes 3 players out of the game. Nketiah, Saka and Trossard out of the game. He then plays it forward, takes Xhaka out of the game. Then plays it on, and then they whip it in. Buendia dummies it. Xhaka's he's at 6s and 7s, this guy, man. At times there, he was a training cone. Like, he just so stiff, can't turn around, can't react quick enough. It falls Coutinho who sweeps it home. It was honestly a training goal. Our defense was complete training cones for that second one. At that point, I'm cursing the team. I'm thinking, what is going on, man? This isn't a blip. This is a complete annihilation of this football club. We are turning to jelly. But in that second half, I don't know what Arteta told that team, but it worked. Because that second half was amazing. Even before we made it 2-2, that second half was so good. We were moving the ball quicker. And not only moving it quicker, we were moving it between the lines. There was incisive midfield breaking passes. Xhaka, Jorginho were picking up the ball and they were playing through to Ødegaard rather than out wide. In the first half, we had a lot of the ball, but it was Jorginho, Xhaka, Ødegaard playing out to Saka or playing out to Trossard. And then they just go forward and they pass it back. Whereas this time in the second half, we were playing the ball through their lines, actually cutting open their midfield and creating chances via that. We had so much joy, especially on the right-hand side. Ben White and Saka were linking up big time. And we finally got our goal around the 60th minute. And it was coming. Zinchenko. He had a couple shots in his first half, but he was in his best Thomas Partey from last season impression. Kicking them all into the Rose Z, man. But this time, he hit it perfectly into the bottom corner. No chance for Emi Martinez. Probably Ollie Watkins should have done more to clear it, but he didn't, and that made it 2-2. And from then on, we kept pushing and pushing. And we had chances, man. Nketiah had a brilliant chance when Ødegaard slipped him through. He put his body in front of the defender, and he just looped it well over the keeper and over the bar. But Ødegaard had the pick of the bunch, man. Nketiah winning it off Konza with his great press, slides it to Ødegaard. And honestly, boys and girls, I would have scored this. I think everyone watching this video would have scored this. On his left foot, it's a golden opportunity. I don't know why he tries to place it so far into the corner. You don't need to do all that. All you have to do is just get a good connection on it and it will go into the back of the net, man. He tried to place it too much, went wide of the post. At that point, I'm thinking, oh my days, not like this. Even Nketiah hit the bar earlier in the match as well. Is it going to be one of those days? But we score. And look, sometimes your luck's out and sometimes your luck's in. And on this occasion, our luck was in. In added time, the ball comes to Jorginho, the player that has come in for the injured Thomas Partey, and he absolutely licks it. It comes off the crossbar, but who's there to head it in? Emi Martinez, the goalkeeper, comes off his back head and into the back of the net. Send the Arsenal fans to bedlam. I've gone absolutely crazy. My dad's gone crazy. We can't believe it. We've come from behind twice, and we now lead this game 3-2, and I'm thinking that is exactly the result we needed. And to put the cherry on the cake, we make it 4-2 when Aston Villa had a corner at the death, sent the keeper up, and we broke from the counter-attack. Fabio Vieira slides it through to Martinelli, and there we go. See you later, Aston Villa. 4-2 to the Arsenal. Big result. Honestly, this is a turning point, because that first half was very similar to what we've seen in previous weeks, but that second half showed the change. And now I think the mojo is back at this club. The confidence is back. It's exactly what we needed. We needed a result like this. We've got a week now to wait until Leicester. The sad thing is, honestly, if we played Man City this Wednesday, I think we would beat them. I think we only lost to Man City because our confidence wasn't quite there and we looked shady and we made too many mistakes. If we play Man City this Wednesday, we would beat them because our confidence is flowing through this club right now. We go back to the top of the Premier League. Obviously, City can overtake us, but we have still got a game in hand on them. Let's not forget that. And at the end of the day, result aside, I mean, no, actually, I can't even say result aside because we need the 3 points. The performance that second half was really good. Really, really good. Like, I'm proud of all those players. That second half performance was top notch, man. Like, I enjoyed watching that second half. The difference is, though, we played well in games. Especially, even the games we've lost sometimes, we played well, but we haven't had the result to match it. Today, we showed the mentality in that team. This was one of those games, alongside Man United when we beat them 3-2, where I could honestly say we showed mentality. Because we found a way to win this football match. Although things weren't going our way, we didn't play well in the first half, we went behind. We found a way to win this match. It's exactly what the doctor ordered for Arsenal Football Club, man. It did. Everyone's going into this game said, you know what, yeah? We've shown already this season we are a good football team. We can play good football. Today, I just want to win. I don't care if it's a 1-0, scrappy goal. We just want to win today. And we showed that we can get that win. And there was a performance that second half to go along with that. Exactly what I wanted to see, man. And look, this is a tough game. Aston Villa away. We know Unai Emery coming back to play Arsenal. We know he's always going to be up for that one. But look, it is what it is, man. Like, when you've got adversity against you, that's when the team needs to stand up and they need to be counted. Like, everyone can play well when the team's firing. Like, the start of the season, just before the World Cup, and just after the World Cup against West Ham and Brighton, everyone looked good in the team. Everyone was, like, world class, because the whole team was playing well. It's easy to be world class in a team that's flowing. When you got bad results, when the world's against you, when there's pundits, when there's media, when there's fans, all on your back, that's when you need top players to stand up and be counted. And certain places, they did that. They did that with such class, man. Such class. Let's get into player ratings to round up this video. And I'm just delighted. I'm going to go watch Man City now play against Nottingham Forest. Have a reaction to that on this channel as well. Let's hope that Forest pull out a result. They've been pretty decent at home this season. In goal, Aaron Ramsdale. I mean, to be completely honest, I think the first goal, I mean, to score from that angle is tough. It was a good finish, though. Like, I'm not really going to question Ramsdale. And the second goal, I mean, look, he's dived one way. Coutinho's put it the other side. What can you do? I think he made an absolutely world-class save at the end of the game to stop Duran. And that actually gave us 3 points. Because this strike, I mean, not Duran, Leon Bailey, he absolutely rasped it. And Aaron Ramsdale got a touch on it to push onto the crossbar. So for me, Aaron Ramsdale, 8 out of 10 for that one. I can't give him high because he did concede 2 goals. But that save was match-winning. Right back Ben White had a brilliant game today, man, in that second half. In that second half, top-notch. The second goal that Aston Villa scored, I didn't like it from him. He let the player, Alex Moreno, run inside of him. Not good enough. But that second half was top-notch, man, from Ben White. His overlapping runs, putting balls in, brilliant, man. I'm going to have to give him a 7 out of 10. The centre-backs. Saliba, I'm be real, I'm going to give him a 6. Because that first goal against Ollie Watkins, he stepped off way too much, man. Like, he actually was at fault. At least for Ben White on the second goal, it was partially his fault. This one, Saliba and Zinchenko were at fault directly. Standing off Ollie Watkins too much, man. You got to engage with the attacker. Like, you're not a hard drive. You don't need to be backing up all the time. Engage Ollie Watkins, he would have won the ball. But that second half, his defending was top-notch as well, man. Actually, I'm going to give Saliba a 7 because that second half defending, I forget at times how he was locking up their players and winning the ball back and really composed as well. Gabriel, I thought, had a really good game as well next to him. I thought Gabriel played really well. I have to give him an 8 out of 10. Zinchenko as well. Look, I'm going to give him an 8. He was at fault for the first goal losing the ball, but he scored and was solid in that second half. And he was actually moving the ball forwards, man. Like, we know he's an inverted fullback that likes to drift into midfield. But he was drifting in just being like a midfielder that wasn't going to do anything. He was like just like a body in there. In the second half, he actually got the ball and he was progressing with it and moving forward and offering us another attacking body rather than just a midfield body. I like that from Zinchenko. In the middle, Jorginho. Hey, I mean, it won't go down as his goal, go down as Emi Martinez goal. But in my eyes, Jorginho, that's your goal, my guy. So I have to give Jorginho 8 out of 10. I thought he was really solid in there. Xhaka, I'm going to give him a 6. I don't think Xhaka had a good game at all. I'm being completely honest. This man has been exposed recently. He is stiff, man. This brother is stiff. Oh, my days. There's one chance when John McGinn literally walked around him. And he was a training cone. He was a proper mannequin. Like, he did not even bother attempting to stop the ball. He just stands at times. He just takes forever. He's like a player on like 1,000 ping. Like, his latency is too high. Like, he can't react in time. Xhaka, we need your form back, man. He's a machine. Like, he can play week in, week out, and he's durable like that. But we need him back to his top performances in there. Odegaard. BT Sport gave him man the match. For me, I don't think he was necessarily man the match, to be honest. He missed a gilt-edged chance. But, like I always say on this channel, when good things happen, it's because Odegaard picks up the football. He's our maestro. If you give Odegaard the ball, and if Odegaard's involved with the plays, more often than not, good things will happen. When Arsenal lose it tends to be because Odegaard wasn't involved enough. He was solid today in that second half, man. He was really good. He missed that chance. So I can't give him higher than a 7. I'm sorry, Odegaard, I'm giving you a 7 because you did miss that chance, man. And at the end of the day, look, I know it's harsh, But though that really could have cost us. Like, it really could have. Like, we're 4 minutes away or 5 minutes away from dropping points because you missed that chance, to be completely honest. I know it's harsh, but football's like that. It's a game of fine margins. If I'm criticising the team last week, the defenders, for making mistakes, I can criticise Odegaard for making a mistake and not scoring that chance. Saka. This was a strange one from Saka right now, yeah, because scored a brilliant first goal. Absolutely brilliant. Then he was kind of out the game. I think he was injured. He picked up definitely an injury. They strapped him up. And then he came back to his best again, man. Like, once he got strapped up, he looked good again. He was involved as well. Thought Saka had a really good game, man. Especially in that second half, he was making things happen as well. Once he got patched up, 8 out of 10. Trossard in there. Trossard was a bit quiet, to be honest. Like, he was a bit quiet. It was nice to see Martinelli come on and score. But Trossard, I'll give him a 7 out of 10. And then Nketiah, look. Nketiah 7 as well. I'm being completely honest. He missed some gilt-edged chances. His hold-up play was poor in the first half. But we came out with the victory. He did win the ball back on the pass to Odegaard. That Odegaard should have done better. It is what it is, man. Overall, look, I'm just delighted. I'm just absolutely delighted that we've come away with the win here. It's exactly what we needed, man. I don't think anyone had a stand-up performance today. I just think the whole team, the step up from the first half to the second half was apparent. And I was saying at halftime, I was like, I rarely see this team take a step up in that second half. Like, it's not often we play a horrible first half and then the second half we look amazing. But today we showed it, man. It was a complete change in fortunes. First half, terrible. Second half, we looked a proper football team. And we need to carry that momentum now and beat Leicester. Because if we get 6 points out of 6 in 2 big away games against tough teams, oh my days, this title race is back on the cards. And it might just be back to advantage Arsenal. As always, let me know your thoughts on the match in the comment section down below. I'd absolutely love to hear it. If you're new around and you love Arsenal-related content, this is the place to be. Make sure you subscribe down below on my road to 2,000 subscribers. I've been my football. Hope to see you all in my next video.